Welcome back, everyone. How you doing? I'm a broken man. I've been spending all my days with that Star Wars Outlaw game, and I hate it. I fucking hate it. I want to die. It painfully even, just to feel alive again. That's been my couple days, and I'm still not done. Got at least 2 more days of editing ahead of me. Poor Dart, poor Dart. I know. Who is it? I am like, by the end of this project, I will have like, what's that disorder where you don't even identify with yourself anymore? Dissociative identity disorder? I'm gonna have that. Like, Dartigan's gonna be someone else because he's gonna be I'm gonna be too traumatized to like recognize myself in the mirror. Also, thank you Kirasaki for the 57-month sub, dude. How can you hate the game of the year? The game of the year, huh? I mean, it might end up being the game that breaks Ubisoft's back, apparently. Thank you for finishing Dead Rising, so I did have to. I mean, hey, you're welcome. Definitely a funner experience in Star Wars Outlaws, though. But yeah, in Star Wars Outlaw news, I've spent the past couple days working on finalizing the video. I have 1 more day of like video editing left, and then I just have to add captions into it, and then it'll go up on Patreon, and then a day or 2 later up on YouTube, and then I don't have to think about it ever again, because I don't think Ubisoft's gonna make a sequel to that one. Did you see Ubisoft implied that the game flopping was due to demands of modern gamers wanting exceptional games? Well, we do want exceptional games, but they don't provide them. Where's this exceptional games coming from Ubisoft? Always keep in mind, chat, these fail corps like Ubisoft, they will never accept responsibility for their like slop. They think it's other people's fault when their games don't sell, because otherwise that would mean they'd have to look themselves in the mirror and think, like, am I a failure? Am I like a fail-son executive who like didn't actually do anything to deserve my place in life and we got here because of my rich, contacts and family? No, it's everyone else's fault. It can't be me. My decisions are like, solid. That's how it goes. Also, Huntsman, thank you for being a member of the bonus perfect on YouTube for 5 months, dude. Let this be a reminder. We enjoy your suffering. Well, I'm aware of this. I've been aware of this for years. That chat and my viewers like, it's funny when you get upset. Get real funny. I like to imagine, chat, all of you watch my streams with like a raggedy, like old-fashioned floppy straw hat. You have like a quivering, like protruding lowered lip and a big old wheat husk in it, and you're just like, I like to think that's how I view you. It's how I know I can make you laugh, because you're simple folk, salt of the earth even. And you're here to watch it. Look at this old smarty pants over here. He funny. He funny. I like seeing him upset. That's you. You know what? Good for you being that way. You actually like it when Dart rages sometimes. I mean, it's good that I don't rage all the time, otherwise it wouldn't be funny, it'd be sad. It'd be sad and like, oh, this guy does not like what he does for a living. It's entertaining going, so that was actually a very different reaction for Dead Rising. That wasn't me just getting frustrated at a very bad game, it's just like me fighting the game in a very unique way. I'd rather play Star Wars Outlaws instead of going 4 days of dishes in one go because we finally got some dish soap yesterday. What the hell's going on at your place, man? And what kind of hazmat suit do you need to wear to enter it? 4 days? You know what? I'm gonna take that back. 4 days of unwashed dishes ain't that bad. Depending on how much you eat, how many people live there. I have a dishwasher and I sometimes go like, it takes me like a couple of days to fill up the sink enough to make it worth actually using the dishwasher. This game was really fun. It's like, yeah, I mean, I've heard, the reviews of it are all good. I bought it months ago, but I didn't want to play it until October. And then I'm like, you know what? I don't really want to buy a game today, so I'm going to play this instead, even though it's not October yet. I thought about playing the, what is it? Casting of Frank Stone. Was like, maybe, but not tonight. Did I see how terrible Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown turned out? I don't even pay attention to that kind of game, so I'm afraid I didn't. Here, let me clarify this for any future question. If it's a racing or sport game, I will know nothing about it because it's not really in my, even my peripheral vision. I just don't play those games or pay any attention to them. Starfield DLC came out today too, and how's that going? Until Dawn remaster on the 4th? Yeah, but that comes out like what? Just a few days before Silent Hill? I should be able to play that, and you know, it only takes like 2 streams to beat that game. So, I'll probably end up playing that. There was DLC? Of course there's DLC, Pop. It's Bethesda. Some people are selling cat milk for consumption. I'm pretty sure you can be sued for that. You can't even drink raw cow milk and, you know, legally in a lot of places. For good reason. You know, like getting listeria, or whatever that disease is called. Ain't good. Starfield, so I don't care. I mean, I don't either, but if it's DLC, I might have to care at some point. 3 people and 1 is a massive stoner, so yeah, that's not a perspective. Okay, no, you know, never mind. Definitely have a hazmat suit in your place. At the very least, something to keep yourself feel safe. Did I play the Final Fantasy 15 DLC? I played the Dartigan DLC. I didn't play the other 3 based off your boy band members. Eventually, though, I will play those to make a Sin video on them. Just not right now. I still need to play the FF16 DLC, for crying out loud. Do you remember Starfield's plot? Space, multiverse, humans travel between dimensions after finding a bunch of plot devices? That was basically it. Please do casting of Frank Stone. The story was so hard to follow. 100 million sins. You realize that's a video that can never be completed, right? Boy band members, so hilarious. I mean, it's pretty much what they were based off of. Hey, Samuel L. Jackson. Hey, what's up? What's up, motherfucker? Gotta be honest, I even forgot Starfield's even a thing. It's that forgettable, isn't it? Starfield doesn't even feel like a real game. It feels like some kind of collection of, like a half-assed collection of Skyrim mods someone put together to turn it into a sci-fi game. And it's just too messy. That's what Starfield honestly feels like. There's time travel timelines in the casting of Frank Stone. Excellent. That means it's bullshit. I can sense the bullshit immediately. Time travel and horror? That's a weird combo, you know? Don't see it too often. Speaking of horror, I'm actually legitimately like interested in that Nosferatu movie coming out next month. I might have to go watch that. That's looking pretty decent based on the trailers, the 2 trailers of it I've seen. The fuck is this? This is your life, Jim. It's a horror game. It's an indie horror game. Very good. Kind of like classic Resident Evil, Silent Hill-ish kind of vibes to it. But also like that analog horror everyone's into. Where you make it look like a PS1 game. I've played plenty of these type of games. You shouldn't be that confused by it. I need your fun. I need your fun. Hey Dartigan, I made an orphan site. It doesn't have a homepage. What? I'm not sure what you mean by that. You made an orphan site? What is this orphan site for? I'm not really versed in web design, so I'm a little lost. By the way, Dart, did you see the whole drama with the Godot engine? I didn't pay any attention to it. I know it's one of those things people are making YouTube videos about because YouTube keeps recommending them to me and I just don't really care. It's always a group of people like with their shocked, angry, stern-looking face, like they're lecturing the, you know, this developer said this on Twitter, and I was like, I could not care less. Or, oh wait, am I using that phrase correctly? I could not care less, or is it, I mean, whatever, you know what I mean. But you know, those type of like rage bait videos do not interest me in the slightest anymore. They're all, once you've seen one, you know exactly what every one of the other rage bait videos is going to be. And I'm sorry they fail at making me angry. I'm just usually like, wow, you guys are fucking pathetic. You guys are fucking pathetic. Recently completed Kena Bridge of Spirits in my attempts to play more wholesome games, and all I can say is well done for getting a sim video of that one. I did it. I mean, it's very basic plot lines, but I managed it. What is it? I could care less, or the Godot thing. Godot is like a game engine, and I don't know, I think like they said something that certain groups don't like. That's every case. That is every internet drama, isn't it? One group said something another group doesn't like, therefore they gotta make like tweets and like YouTube videos about it for like the next 2 weeks. I'm sorry I can't explain more than that because I have not paid any attention, but that is really it. That's truly it, and 99% of other things YouTubers in the grift sphere make their money off of. What is my ideal amount of tongues? Like if you could have 3, would you? I mean, my 1 seems to be enough for like every situation I could throw it at. I've never really thought to myself, man, I had 2 tongues, I could do so much more. I mean, technically you can have 2 if you want to get that like cosmetic surgery where you split the tip of your tongue down the middle. I've seen people like, you know, they basically have 2 tongues at that point. Don't know what you'd use that for, but hey, it's there. This is why Apophis needs to hit us. You mean the big asteroid in like the 2030s? You seen the new PT-inspired game? Aren't there like 1 million of those? I swear to God, every retro horror game for like the past decade has been, what if we just made our own version of PT and it's like another walking simulator in a haunted house in the suburbs? And it's like, oh, creepy things happen while you walk around. Look, they made Visage like years ago. That's the only one you ever really needed. All these other attempts of making like the PT game have mostly been kind of boring. Your tongue is enough? No, I mean, hey, I've never had complaints. By that I mean the chef's always like, he does really good at eating our food. Look at him eat that. He's like perfect. Just like what Ackman said recently, it's basically the boy who cried woke. Yeah, I mean, it's like a whole lot of noise. What's that famous phrase? A whole lot of like smoke and fire signifying nothing. That's what most of the online raging is usually about. Something you'd never get angry at, you know, on your own. But if you watch enough like people who like make a case for it, you will. And it's probably not that good for you. One of the Godot moderators said the N-word. I mean, yeah, if he did, fire him. That's what I say. Hey, fire him. If he's actually like a racist, he doesn't need to be working there, or there definitely doesn't need to be working as a moderator. I guess you can't fire a moderator since they're not paid usually. It's like you expunge him. Howdy, Dark. What's up, Courage? How you doing? Can you do that weird thing Kakyoin did that with the cherry and Jojo? If I practice, probably. Not gonna lie, if I practice at it, yeah, probably. It's actually a very common skill people like in certain professions learn. And not the ones you would normally think. Smoke and mirrors, don't say anything. I think that's the proper saying. I'm thinking of that one that ends with like signifying nothing. It's basically like making fun of people or like, you know, criticizing people like you rage and like holler and yell. But they don't actually like amount to anything. Also, Zakalo, thank you for the 9 months, dude. You're a small, lovely thing on the burned and infested ground that is the internet. I got my space. I'm like a, you know, the dandelions poking up out of like the curb, like a, you know, pretty like, you know, that's me. That's me. I'm like, here's this like a bright speck of color in this like urban hellscape. Just don't step on me. I'm small and tiny. Hey, sweetheart, what's up? Can you gleek where your mouth shoots out a jet of saliva if you flex your tongue? I don't know if I can spit. That sounds like spitting to me. I don't know if we need a new word for it. Sound and fury. See there, thank you, Doug. Thank you very much. That's exactly it. Sound and fury signifying nothing. Release preview for Silent Hill 2 remake soundtrack. Can't wait to listen to how Akira. So far the trailer music has been pretty damn solid. I haven't seen the wild robot, and is it good as everybody says it is? You're the dandelions that grow out of the pothole or random crack in a sidewalk. Yep, exactly. Douglas, you're a dandelion, Douglas. You're a dandelion in this town, Douglas. Almost. I need to like retire my Mr. Deke voice at some point. You also like Shakespeare? Then you would like Lucky streams actually, because she's like an art masters in art and like goes over Shakespeare all the time. Like literally a trained actress and stuff. Have you heard about news story? Here's why you should be angry. Yep, that is every YouTube thumbnail. Apparently the same guy who used Midjourney to win an art contest. How much you want to bet Ubisoft gets bailed out by the French government? I mean, that's what I always suspect would happen. Like, the French government isn't going to let just Ubisoft go under since that's their biggest voice in the games industry, which is like pretty important industry. So I don't think you'll ever see them get sold off or, you know, go under without, you know, the French government taking a few swings for them. Ian Flynn is creating an incredible story for a Sonic game. No such thing can exist. Sonic can never have an incredible story. Seth Zero, thank you for the 27 months. Spooktober, we're one more day away from, you know, Mootober, if you want to call it that. But I decided, since it's been 4 days since a live stream, I didn't want to go. I don't like going more than 4 days without a stream. Feels icky and wrong. Even though I really, if I'm being honest to you, I do not feel like streaming tonight because of all the editing I've done today. And just Star Wars Outlaws just melts your brain. I honestly feel like I got like a brain-eating amoeba up there at the moment, and it's just like, you know, it's slowly chewing away through like very precious, you know, material. Like, and my face is going slack thinking about it. So actually, I probably look closer to the main character now because I think she might have a brain-eating amoeba. Shorter stream? I don't know. We'll see how long I can go. I might be. It should be like, it'll be at least 3 hours. I can promise you that. Ready for Halloween night? Well, I've got 2 plans for October, for like Halloween stuff coming up. One is a block party I'm gonna go to, and the other is like a Halloween rave. Dartigan would defile all our corpses with his hatred. Defile? Dude, I ain't the dung eater. Is that what you're accusing me of? Ubisoft games are the equivalent of unregulated food that has 1/1000 chance of giving you a prion disease. Look at this guy over here. Look at this guy with 3 eyes trying to write my videos for me. You know what? Pretty good, dude. I give you that. You know what? That's pretty nice. Pretty good, you know, way of putting it. He's gonna be my competition one day. Like, he's trying to catch me. He's like, I'll get you, Dartigan. See, I can do this shit too. It's easy. You want to be defiled by Dart? Chat? We've only been streaming for 20 minutes and already I'm going to bring out the stick and the hose. A block party and a rave. Look at Mr. Social Life. Well, it's 2 different days. The block party is one day, the rave is the next day. Learn from the best, not you. Thank you. I think. How did you find out about these events? I looked online in my area for like where they post them at. And it's like, oh, so that's what's happening. Hey, Loki, thank you for the $2 super chat. Just reloaded my PayPal. Patreon can go true. Hey, thank you for being a patron as well. Patron. Thank you for being patron. I'm going to be having the Star Wars Outlaw video up on that in like 2 more days. Exclusive for like a day or so before I release it on YouTube, and uncensored and ad-free. And I'm also going to be making a Mortal Kombat 11 video, or Mortal Kombat 11 DLC video after that. Hot girls in my area? Oh, you don't say. Why wasn't I made aware of this? Since you mentioned ER, I finished the DLC and looking at New Game Plus since I screwed up and missed Randy's ending. So which ending did you get? I mean, hey, New Game Plus will go by a lot faster for you. Make sure not to overdose or get shanked in the alley. I mean, I don't live in that kind of neighborhood, and I don't plan to do drugs, so I don't have to worry about an overdose. Dart didn't tell anyone that he's going to Halloween parties to meet goths, his own people. Thing is, I'm not really goth. I like goth aesthetic. And I like goth culture, but I don't dress up goth myself. But then again, I am playing a game. It's probably a bit gothic tonight as well. New York City, there's always a new event. Well, yeah, it's New York City. You gotta give people a reason to pay the $4,000 a month they live there, don't you? Otherwise, they're gonna leave. Stay there for something. Why is the video in 360p? It shouldn't be. You might just be your internet is like, and it's like auto adjusting to that resolution. The stream is like streamed at 1080p. Can everyone else confirm what is the resolution of your streams, ma'ams and madams and sirs? Are you getting the full 1080p 60 experience? Or are you something less, something lesser? 1080p Karma says Karma? Yeah, seems like 480p. Well, okay, some of you got shitty internet, it appears. But yeah, so either refresh or like adjust your resolution settings to the higher setting if your internet allows it to. Auto is 720, but the game is lower. Yeah, this game is not exactly going to be like, blistering your eyes with its ray tracing. It's meant to look like a PS1 game. So that might be what makes you think it's blurry looking, is that it's meant to look that way. 720 by 720 is, I'm a 720 bro. I'm perfectly fine watching content on YouTube at 720p if I have to. I mean, I have good internet, so I never do. But I'm like, I'm not gonna turn my nose up at it. Holy shit. It is the weird horror game. That it is. That'd be. When they show new Resident Evil games, should we call that event Resident Reveal? I'll let you do that one. You get the naming rights for it, Zakalo. You have the honor. Remind me when that happens. You get to call it whatever you like. You just want to see the video for what, Star Wars Outlaws? In my sociology class, that makes you a preppy goth. I'm a preppy goth. I think it'd make me like a tourist goth though, wouldn't it? That's the proper term for it these days. Not my cataracts. Come on, cataracts. You're too young for that, sir. Too young. Can you give us a demo of your opening sin for Star Wars Outlaws? You mean like the most important sin? You want me to give that away now? Want me to give that away now to over 100 people who might then not go on to watch the video? How long is the Star Wars Outlaws video going to be? I'm going to guess probably 35 to 40 minutes. I still have one more day of editing before you can watch it beginning to end. And then another day after that to add the captions in. So currently, looking at 35 to 40 minutes. I'll give you a very, minute hint. I complain about Star Wars in general a little bit. And how it's just a space flick now. It's nothing special. It ceased to be this cultural thing that was very important that people would get breathless over, and now it's just another space flick. It's like lost whatever magic it once held. Star Wars has always been garbage. I've never been impressed with it, but I do acknowledge that it did have a place in history and culture for a lot of people, especially when it comes to sci-fi, and I just don't feel it has it anymore. Thank you for always adding captions. I mean, trust me, there's been plenty of times I've thought about dropping that just because it's a lot of work. And actually for the Patreon videos, the classic and DLC sins, I actually don't bother putting captions on those because, like I said, I only have so much time to make those. And that's one way of saving a day or two of editing. But yeah, every once in a while I get someone who's hard of hearing and comes and sends me a message hey, thanks for your always on, your captions you always put there. Even if you got typos in them all the time. Even if you get a few words wrong, Sonny, I still appreciate you putting them in there. Speaking of important movies, Lucky recently gave me even more courage to direct the movies I actually was there when she was telling you all that. I was just lurking. And hey, I support you if you want to be a producer or a director. I once thought about directing, that was what I was gonna do before I got into this whole YouTube video game, content creator shit. I even made I think I made 1 or 2 videos, put them up on YouTube on my very old ass channel. And I wasn't in them at all. I was behind the camera. So not doing all the directing. Lucky soundboard of my CBT, Mr. Freeman. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. She requested that from me. Hey, Butcher X, thank you for the tier 1. Dartigan, since it was the last day of this for September thing, I said screw it, so here you are. Also, what do you think about the picture I sent you at Silent Hill 2 in the DMs? You sent me a picture? I mean, I think you sent me pictures of the game, right? Of the cartridge? I mean, the case? I mean, that looks like a game case. If that's the one you're talking about. Also, yeah, this is the last day of September, and Twitch is doing this really weird thing where if you buy gift subs, it actually adds, Twitch will match those subs with a few of its own. So if you buy 5 gift subs, Twitch throws in 3 more. It's why haven't you done this before, Twitch? It's genius. Genius! Wish YouTube would do something like that. Well, chat. Well. Here we all are. I should also send out my Discord announcement before I forget. Been 4 days since my last stream. I've already forgotten how to do all this. Forgotten so much. YouTube's too busy censoring every word. Well, I swear a lot during my streams, and they haven't censored it yet. I almost forgot to listen to that one Green Day song since September is ending. Which one? What is this game about? Creepy shit. That's really all I know about it. Creepy stuff. You're a girl in like a creepy amusement park. I'm assuming crows will be involved. But it's actually very well reviewed indie game that came out a few months ago. And I've been planning to play it for a while now. You lagged my game on my computer when you uploaded that Discord notice. That just means your computer kind of shit. That ain't my fault. Is Brandon Lee in this game? No, but I heard the new Crow movie is real garbage. Real garbage. Then again, I've never seen The Crow, so I don't know if the original is any good either. Time for spoopy? Yeah, it seems like it's time for a horror game. Yo, dude, got a new horror game. Let's check it out, bruh. Hey, look at all these settings. Extra lives. Wait, lives? Hold up. Is this an indie? Is it like a roguelike? Full screen. Exit arrows. Control. Okay, that is super simple. Explore survival. Danger may be lurking around the corner. Murder of crows. Hard mode. Resources are more. Yeah, let's go show more. I wanted it to do the Resident Evil thing, but like Crow Country. But no one has that level of genius anymore. Silent Hill with N64 graphics. I've seen someone try to make something like that, actually. Wait a minute, Silent Hill already had N64 graphics. Silent Hill 1 exists. It was on PlayStation, but that ain't too much different than N64. My name is Mara. Mara Forrest. I drive an economy car. Special agent Forrest, in fact. That's me. Don't I get it. Don't mess it up. Okay, what was her name again? Mara what? I feel like that's actually important. Mara something another? Look, I'm bad with names. Mara Forrest. Okay, so, someone remind me that her name is Mara Forrest at some point if that comes up. Once I gave everything in order, would you be my Karl Marx or Vlad Lenin when the time... I don't know what that means. Do I gotta write a book about, yo, the proletariat? Special Agent Mara Forrest. Yo, this is what all your FBI agents look like. Yo, go dress, purple hair, with that femme fatale haircut. So, yeah, very Resident Evil-ish. ID card. Oh, she's a police ID. Does it have pre-rendered backgrounds? I don't think this game has pre-rendered backgrounds, but it doesn't matter since it's so blurry looking, you'll never be able to tell. This is all 3D, but it's meant to look like analog horror, since that's so popular these days. That paddler looks a little rusty. Would probably break with enough force. Better go open up the trunk of my car. Comrade Dart. Why does everyone want me to lead a revolution? What do I have in me that feels revolutionary? Something important stored in here. My box of handgun ammo. I have enough. No, give me... I thought I was gonna get like a crowbar. Okay, you can apparently come back. She has like an entire trunk of ammo. When I make the movies about them, yeah, but if I'm in your movie, I don't think I'm gonna make a very good Lenin or Stalin. Very Resident Evil vibes, yeah. It's meant to like, give you like, sort of like the Resident Evil feel. But this game is like very highly reviewed, and I got a lot of people recommending it to me. Dartigan is in the country. I am, in the rural setting, sort of. But I live right next to a decently sized city. Trash can. Full of trash. I don't think I'd use a bandage I find in the trash can. Dirty or, bandages. That's what I need to heal myself. You wish pre-rendered grainy backgrounds of... Well, I don't miss so much the graininess, but I do miss pre-rendered backgrounds. Megabyte magazine. Tips and tricks. When shooting, your bullets will do more damage. You're closer to the enemy. So attempting to shoot enemies from far away will use up your ammo supplies more quickly. So they're closer. That's not... Well, I guess it's sort of how bullets work, but not entirely. To be Lenin, all you have to do is kill around 50,000 people. Are you sure it's not more than that? Agent Mara 4 saves the day once again by turning off the water. I actually recently bought a pocket light like this for my Silent Hill 2 costume for Halloween. Don't need to go right now. No, stick your arm in it like any good horror protagonist. Chad, I have a demand that all horror games should have a toilet scene. Something in there, but I can't get at it. It's blocked by a pile of old bones. Use item. Just use your hand. Beyond Magazine, August 1989. Strange sighting at abandoned theme park. Aspiring paranormal photographer Arthur Mole sent in a Polaroid he took while exploring the abandoned amusement park, Crow Country. Could this thing possibly be real, or is it just another hoax? Here at Beyond Magazine, we're not convinced. Try a little harder next time, Arthur. Oh, it's blurry. That's how you know it's real. Cryptids are always blurry. They move fast. Am I into cosplay? I've never cosplayed. I'm just gonna... My Halloween costume is just James from Silent Hill 2. But I guess that counts as cosplay. Something's blocking it. Is this the men's bathroom? No, it's unisex. Didn't you see the sign? Multiple buttons, reload a gun, QTE. What? Backpack. UFO tour 1988. It's empty. Did somebody lose it? Unlock. There's a bronze keyhole. A laser sight for a handgun. That's a strange thing to find on the ground of like an abandoned place. Don't forget to stare into the mirror for 5 hours on end to be the true James. Big Crow. Hello, Mr. Crow. I'm looking for your boss. You know where he is. Character model looks like a Susie Hunter. You mean the Sphere Hunter lady? You're right. Didn't even think of that. And I think she reviewed this game as well. Or might end up in Silent Hill. Well, I kind of live in a place that could probably be Silent Hill if I'm being honest with you. In terms of like creep factor. Don't have any change on me. Wait for it. Bottle of antidote came out. I didn't know you could get pharmaceuticals from the vending machine. Fine, I admit I dropped the bronze key into the fairy pond. It was an accident. Wouldn't be such a problem if we made a spare. What the hell? Oh, there's a bear trap. There's something wrong with the ventilator in the ferry pond area. We think someone might have crawled into the pipe and died. Don't run the ventilator, and if you do, hold your breath. Seriously. Wouldn't surprise me if you live in Centralia. Well, I think there's only like 3 or 4 people living in Centralia, and I doubt they have internet access. Humanoid enemies will take more damage. I feel like that's a bottle I can shoot. Fortune teller. You have 10 credits remaining. Would you like to hear your fortune? I'm assuming this is like a hint system, so I'll hold off on that. So far, though, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. Did you know that Bart Simpson recently got all of his inner organs removed by toys because he misthreatened them? Is he alive? Is he okay? Seems kind of fatal. That doesn't seem like the kind of plot line you would see in a your Simpsons game, if I'm being honest. Alright, okay, gotta go this way. Heavy Rain had an astoundingly great soundtrack. Heavy Rain has a lot of things. I don't really remember the music from it though. What kind of animal? Can't make any features. Okay, it's just a mushroom. Mushrooms are not enemy, they are friend. They help you learn things. 2106. I think it's written in blood. The code for something? 2106. Why is this person strapped? This person is a police officer or an FBI agent or something, and we don't know why she's here. Actually, how much? Ooh. Bear trap. I'm glad the inventory space is kind of generous, though. Doesn't look very happy. Is this a door? I can't see any way of opening it. Wooden carving of a woman. She's facing the other way. You can shoot the bear traps. I kind of figured, but I don't really need to, so I don't want to waste ammo. Oh, look at that. Finish. Oh, we got our first homeless person. Sir, what happened here? What? Who? My name is Mara Forrest. I'm here to help. They attacked me. All I wanted was proof. What's your name? Arthur Mole. I just needed a better, clear photo. Photo of what?
Global
Saturation. Thank you for 100 bits, Doctor. How you been doing, man? Who attacked you, Arthur? Those things, I don't know. Those people, they saw me and... Alright, stay calm. You're bleeding quite badly. I should help him. What did you say your name was? Mara. Come on, I think we should take a look at your leg. Yeah, I got plenty of bandages. Here you go. Thanks. Still feel kind of bad. Move you out. You move you to somewhere safe. You don't look too heavy. Move Arthur. Hello, Brock from Pokemon. A key linchpin character, by the way. Moved Arthur to my car. Lady, scandal. She'll be safe there for now. I'll always come out and you'll putting strange men in the trunk of your car. What about that little post box? Do you think this game has secret dog ending? I would hope so, but you know what? Probably not. Because that might actually make too much sense in a game with this art style. Tree Lady, 3184. Wait, how many codes do I gotta remember of this place? Alright, so we've got 2106. And 3184. They're really stocking me up on medicine and still giving me no enemies. I'm not allowed to smoke. Uh-oh. 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 Dead. Ugh. Smell is so bad, like an infected wound. Feel bad killing it. But I feel bad leaving it alive, too. Have you had any issues with the recent hurricane? I don't live anywhere near where the hurricane's happening, so no, I'm good. I don't live in Florida or apparently North Carolina. Or at least in the areas affected by them, maybe. Maybe I live further inland. Wait, am I almost out of bullets? I only fired like 4 times. Dart is streaming this from his private submarine. You don't know the level of wealth I've attained, chat. I'm comfortable in all weather situations. There's nothing taped to the lid. Ship to Marvin Trumbull, 1800 Acara River, Para, Brazil, South America. Content samples of geological interest. Full of rocks. Each one is embedded with pieces of shiny metal. Is this a crate full of gold ore? Dartigan Salma is so kawaii. Blech. 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 Something about just like putting that Salma in there has made me like, ugh. What game is this? I feel like I know it. This is Crow Country, PJ. Indie title. It's like really well reviewed. Bookshelf. Mining your own business. Economics of the mining industry. Joseph Cotton. Remember to get into the fairy pond area. Say this out loud to the fairy. Hear me, O great fairy of fairest forest. Pretty sensitive. It won't work if you have an accent. Sorry, Diego. Fairy, the one the tree at Fairyville town? Couldn't hurt to try. A collection of video game tips. Your enemy bullets attempting humanoid enemies will take more damage if you get a headshot. Headshot also has a chance of decapitating some enemies. All that glitters, a history of the gold rush. This is my save room. Curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay. And maybe it won't. Are you on the Rusalka? Or are you on the Rusalka? What is a Rusalka? Is that a submarine? Collection of staff memos. Something wrong with the ventilator. Okay, that's everything I found. Surprised this whole place hasn't burned down. The COD Black Ops reference? Okay, well that's how you get me. How you get me. I don't know much about COD except for a few of them. Coleman's records. Monday morning, driving to work, boss calls into my car radio. He doesn't normally do that. Something was obviously gone wrong. Intruder alarm goes off in the second unit. Boss thinks someone is down there. Get to work, check the security cameras. Someone is down there. He's standing right by the pool. All security doors down to the pool are locked. Check security records. Doors untouched since 6 p.m. on Friday. Alarm has only just been triggered. Turn on the intercom. Try to communicate. No response. But I can hear the sound he's making. Something is wrong. His clothes don't fit him. Something is very wrong. This game doesn't give me the option to hide in a dumpster. 0 out of 10. Well, that's only for like Ashley. Wait, what were those numbers again, chat? The numbers, chat. What were they? Someone scroll up and find them. Quick. Quick. The one who does gets to request me to say something. 3184, that's one of them. Oh, too bad. 2106, okay, we'll try that one. There's no 0 here, actually. How can you have a keypad without a 0? One, 5, 6, 3. You know what? We'll see. Oh, looks like all of you got it wrong. All right. To the fairy pond. What is it? Boob. There has never been, no one has ever used the code 8008 for anything except for writing boob, I'm afraid. Like, no door in the history of ever being unlocked has been unlocked with that code. That exists solely so you can write it on your your calculator if you still use one of those, and feel like, look at that, boobs on my piece of technology. So sophisticated. Yep, yeah, spiders. Maybe am I like, okay, I'm in yellow health, so I think I can take some more damage. Chat, the number moment has passed. None of you got it right. Oh, I thought you were my friend for a second. Nope, you're twitching in a different way than my friend. Can't tell if I think you're still alive. He's like twitching. Maybe he's dead. Well, there goes a precious bullet into the side of the barrel. Sentient hot dogs. I think I might need to head back to my car to get bullets. Did I save that guy earlier? Yeah, I took him to my car. Go check on him. Oh, I didn't read this. Missing persons report. Atlanta Police Department. Edward Crow, occupation company owner, landowner, health condition unknown. Last seen by Mr. Tolman, 42. Last known whereabouts, Crow Country Estate. Reported by Natalie Crow. Reported by Officer Detective Harrison James. My police file. Missing person report. Atlanta Police Department. Lakewood Farm. Occupation owner, landowner, health condition unknown. Mr. Okay, alright, I don't need to read it again. How you doing there, buddy? How you doing? I'm okay. You can be honest, your leg hurts pretty bad. Why don't you take him to the hospital? Or call the ambulance? It's throbbing, it feels weird. And you have a headache and feel kind of queasy? How did you know? Thing that hurt you, it hurt me too. Not that exact same one, but still. Do I need to go to the hospital? Mara? Just sit tight, alright? You'll be safe in the car. You should tell the WHO about your novel way to get iron into food. And what way was that? I have enough. You, lady. You got 8 bullets on you. Take a few more clips or magazines. Scared? You're scared? Don't worry, I'm here. Turn the lights on if you need to. No one's gonna be feeling ashamed but you. This lady is like, no, I must be reserved with my ammo. Sorry, but once, like, the skin monsters start attacking you in the fair, that's when it's okay to take all the bullets you want. Alright, to the ferry woman. Is the ammo restock in the trunk limited? I don't think it is. It seems like it's like intended to be if you run out of ammo, you can go back there and get a refill. But only of like 1 magazine. It's like their little balancing act. Alright. Can you walk into this trap for me? Girl needs herself a stomp to get rid of these people. Oh, it's a wooden carving of a woman. She's facing the other way. Leave it. No, you gotta say the name. Yeah, that's where that guy's code goes. Tree Lady, 3184. Just reading about this. Talk to her. Oh great fairy. Take heed. Oh wait, I see. There's force. Take heed, prithee, hear me. Welcome, child. Those skin monsters are regular Atlanta residents. Seems, you know what? Depends on the day of the week, right? Am I right on that one? Depends on what day of the week. You missed most of my Space Marine 2 stream, so I'd like to know what was my opinion on it. For like a simple, just like old school Gears of War type, well, not really Gears of War. For just like a, I guess like a, for like a Warhammer game, and also just a more simplified game that isn't trying to like be more than just that. It was alright. It didn't overstay its welcome. I'm not that super impressed with it, but it was competent. Will you protect our precious natural world? I will. Follow me. Fit through it easily. You're watching my Heavy Rain Sins video, hilarious stuff. It's one of my better ones. David Cage always produces good videos. Why I'm sad he hasn't made a new game in years. What happened? Why does it take David Cage so long to make video games, chat? All he's doing is making movies. I think that was a mistake. So the guy who fixed the water filter did it by running it through the air ventilation system. You run the filter pump behind the curtain with the incorrect pressure too high or too low. It'll trigger the ventilator, be careful. You can tighten up the pressure using the valve handle. How do I untighten it? Because he's a pretentious Frenchman? That doesn't necessarily mean it'd take that long. Do you really want to play another perverted mess? Yes! Do you not want to play another perverted mess? Those who speak the truth stare into the pure reflective water of the fairy pond. Filthy. No, reach in. I know there's a key in there. Last David Cage, Detroit Become Human 2018. So it's been... I mean, his like Star Wars game he's been making is not due for like probably 2026 at the earliest. So it's going to be like almost a decade in between David Cage games. Sorry, but that's too long. Thank you. What am I gonna do? Can I actually make enemies slip on that? Is that how that works? I do need to heal myself. Actually, no. I can go a little bit longer. Between the heals. Who took the Ocean Kingdom restaurants? Tried it. That thing is expensive, and without it, we can't do the Happy Birthday Sea Monster song. Someone said they saw it in the Witchwood. I'll go check, but that place gives me the creeps, honestly. Am I in the back rooms right now, chat? This is just straight up the back rooms, isn't it? Yeah, I guess you can't just shoot through that wall. Those boxes can be shot. Yeah, but I don't want to use up all my ammo. Unless I need to right there. Oh, that's probably death. So what was the puzzle here? You run the filter pump behind the curtain with the incorrect pressure too high or too low, it'll trigger the ventilator. Be careful. You can tighten up the pressure using the valve handle. Okay, maybe I gotta like... Okay, the needle's probably gonna be in the white there. Shit. Poison room? You don't have one of those at your local, like, amusement park? It's a reflecting pool. Wait. I gotta shoot the thing in the water. Also, I'm poisoned. Whoops. Blew your head off, lady. What game is this? You don't have the category set for on Steam? Did I forget? Sorry, my bad. This is Crow Country. Kind of forgot to do that. Got in a bit of a rush. Alright, where did I use this bronze key at? Global amusement park. Also, thank you Polygon for the 100 bits, my dude. Bronze keyhole. Oh, Dartigan of the Lake, what is your wisdom that curly Q French fries are superior to all other types of French fry? I feel like that's pretty good wisdom. Also, $5 super chat from Sable Wolf Angel. I know this is barely relevant, but I really love your Resident Evil Sins videos. A lot of it is your soothing voice. Hey, I really like my Resident Evil Sin videos too. Not to sound egotistical. It's just I really like making those. I actually made one on the Resident Evil 4's DLC on my Patreon a few months ago. If you haven't seen that, I recommend checking that out. It's where the DLC goes, you know. But hey. Honestly though, without Intel, I've kind of like gone through all the Resident Evil games, so it's only like when new ones re-released now that I can make a video. It's a little sad. I like going back through all the old ones. Also, thank you Polycar for the 100 bits, dude. Smells like gasoline, but it's almost empty. You can't find the crank handle, it's because I borrowed it. I used it to hide that big egg-shaped ruby inside the haunted manor. Afterwards, I locked the crank handle in a safe in the southeast utility corridor. It's a mounted weapon. I think the Resident Evil Sins are pretty good ones. Yeah, usually those are my most viewed videos. Ever since Resident Evil 7 anyways. Full of rocks. Mechanism is incomplete. Use item. Okay, apparently we gotta do a lot with this dig site. And make a Resident Evil 5 with Excella. I mean, it seems like they're very likely gonna remake 5. You like Arby's curly? There are better curly fries than Arby's. Attain gasoline. Tolman's Records. We hired a company to start excavating. It didn't go to plan. They spent too long setting up the site. There was already a paper trail forming. The whole point was to do this quickly and quietly. Then the deal breaker. They started asking questions about the roots. They wanted to know the full size and shape of the thing they were excavating. They wanted to know what it was made of. They wanted to know how long it had been there. No deal, obviously. They had to go. Good amount of gasoline inside. Yeah, probably shouldn't waste that if I don't have anything to actually, like, kill it with. We need handles. What is the name of said curly fries, good sir? I didn't say specify a brand of curly fries. I'm just saying there are better curly fries out there. Usually made at restaurants. Did you hear Sony shot down a Bloodborne sequel? Sony's been full of lots of bad ideas of, you know, recent, so I'm not surprised. Is anyone actually surprised? I've said many times before, and I'll continue saying it, Microsoft fucking up so bad that they're basically bowing out and are no longer even considered competition by Sony is bad for Sony, because it means they can do all this stupid shit again. Atlanta Globe. Cancel your weekend plans with the in-laws and grab your sunglasses. A brand new theme park is opening just a few miles southeast of Atlanta. Explore a fairy tale town, haunted hilltop, and ocean kingdom. Crow Country, which promises a day full of fun and adventure for the whole family. The park is owned by Mr. Edward Crow, a lifelong Atlanta local and landowner. Yes, that's right, it appears he named the park after himself. Not much is known about Mr. Crow other than vague, unsubstantiated rumors, reports that he is exceptionally wealthy. Nonetheless, we look forward to seeing what Crow Country has to offer when it opens its gates this summer. The Swan breaks down, just take the egg out of the wheel system. Doing so disables the radio signal and locks the wheel until you can get a mechanic out to fix it. So the eggs are going missing. I think the kids are stealing them. Luckily, it turns out you can use anything, as long as it's about the right size and shape. It's weird, I assumed the eggs were magnetic or something, apparently not. Strange mechanical swan head. I need something spherical. Just beat it? Just beat what? There's nothing a few miles south of Atlanta. Atlanta extends a few light years in every direction. Become that much of a sprawl, has it? How you doing, Montezuma? Dart is curly fries. I've just been convinced by my own experiences that curly fries are superior to like straight cut fries, shoestring fries, waffle fries, or those like wedge fries, which are like, come on, really? Those aren't French fries. They may be alright, but they ain't fries. That's just like a quarter of a potato. Some people consider potatoes slices fries. Nope, they are not. That's like a pancake more than anything else. Cosmic Future coming summer. It was supposed to be finished this year. That'll never happen. That's the DLC, my dear. Fry tier list. Is there such a thing been done before? A fry tier list? If you're looking for the machine chain, one of the swan boat people took it to fix the broken swan. Told them not to take it and they took it anyway. Can't reason with swan boat people. Damn swan boat people. Never did trust them. Did you hear that The Simpsons have a series premiere as a series finale and everyone got pissed? Wait, what? A series premiere was a series finale? I'm so confused by that sentence. Hey Ed, want some good news? I finally found a good site for our gold mine. It's in Para, northern Brazil. It's like we wanted. There's a disguised mine here and locals gave up on it years ago. Still in decent shape, so it shouldn't be too much work to get it looking the part. Nothing. Joshua Wiseman recently made a fry tier video on YouTube. Yeah, but that guy's annoying. I'm sorry. It's not true, but, you know, a little bit. Looks like it was done with wire cutters. I think this is how Arthur got in. Seems like he cut himself on the fence. Simpsons season premiere mocked every series finale ever by pretending to be written by AI and presented by Connie O'Brien. I've seen so many people trying to be cute and clever with AI by revealing like, oh yes, this YouTube video was all written by AI. Are you impressed? Or something like that. It's like, no. Is it pretty obvious? How many people have, like, over the past 2 years, if you like watched a YouTube video, usually for some tech channel, where they like try to make it like it's a big reveal 10 minutes in, like, oh, by the way, this entire video was scripted by an AI. Shocked Pikachu face. Or whatever the fuck. Alright, I don't know where to go. Don't you think there's a chance that some kid would want to be looking at that? There have been top 10 lists on YouTube for more than a decade that can not only fully automated by bots, but yeah. Chat, the real money in this content creation business is having bots make it for you. Fooled everyone thinking that it was about to finally be ending, but backed out. Honestly, Simpsons should have ended decades ago. I feel like it's so irrelevant now that I don't even remember that it exists half the time. And I don't know who's watching it. What do you think of the brain rot on YouTube? Specify which brain rot. There are multiple types of brain rot. You got your currently trending like Gen Alpha brain rot, you got Zoomer brain rot, you got Boomer brain rot as well. That's there, yeah, sure. You got grifting brain rot, you got Skibbity brain rot, you got... There's just too much. Hell, I'm probably brain rot and I don't even realize it. You're joking, but it's true. Your ethics is preventing you from seeing that you can easily make tons of money by making tons of garbage content using... I don't know. I'm not technical enough to know how to use AI to do anything that'd make money. 8891 for that room, but where would I have found that code at? I've already got the map, actually. But you know what? I'll go ahead and enter this now and we'll see. Map seek. Oh, okay. I'm your rot. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. Alright, okay, this thing... I need death. I need something to kill. Use ChatGPT like once and it was wrong. Okay, so up here is the one place that doesn't really have anything. Alright, so there must be something back here I'm missing. What about woke brain rot? That's a thing, I agree. That is definitely the type of brain rot. Alright. Let me go back into the ferry place. Back to work, hey Polly. Have a good day at work, man. Let me kill this like brain rot zombie for you. Evelyn, your chat GPT doesn't know much about Morrowind. It's a very deep game, you realize. No one can ever know too much about it. Chat, has there ever been a video game puzzle solved by like sticking a fork into an electrical socket? Just asking. Wait, what the fuck? I thought it was about Five Nights at Freddy moment. It's a model of a crow with a robot parts. Very last time I went to the theater with Ophelia, we saw an action movie about a cybernetic man from the future. Didn't really get it, but she loved it, so wouldn't stop talking about it. Got to work designing this cyborg crow, since I thought she'd like it. I was going to propose to Edward as a new theme area of the park. After I lost Ophelia, I shelved the project. I think the eye is made from a laser sight. Secret found Magnum laser. I don't think that's how that works, but sure. Shoot the fire hydrant. Does something happen? No, I just miss. Since Alex Jones' show is now on auction, would you buy it? How much is it going for? How much is it going for? Need a way of getting through that. $200 million? I'm sorry, I didn't get that kind of change on me. Okay, what? You don't want to hurt that guy's feelings because it looks like shit. Look, it's that he loved her that matters. What's up this way again? Need something to get this going. Just finished an 11-hour day. Are you alright? You might have 2 codes for you. For Halloween is a Japan game, and don't worry, I got the Halloween. Okay, I'm not sure what the other one would be. Take the egg out of its wheel. Need to find an egg, chat. I must require eggs. Well, maybe this will do. That kind of looks like an egg, right? You have a bowl of chili? Hey. It's not bad, I know. I'd like a bowl of chili. I guess I can't use a grenade, sadly. And they said anything, even any egg thing like would like you'll work, and I feel like grenade fits the bill. This college work sucks. Put yourself in my shoes where I gotta like play video games I don't like sometimes. Then you'll know true suffering. I used to never play the Battlefield 4 campaign unless you went on... Whatever happened to Battlefield, by the way? I feel like it's been a while since anything happened with that series. Could be something I do here. Full of rocks. Pick up a rock. The grenade is too heavy. Oh, it doesn't. It's too heavy for egg. Used to hide that egg-shaped ruby inside the hunt. Okay, that's where I need to get the egg. Alright, so I'm assuming it's in one of those, either the two red up there, or, you know, or maybe one of those two down there back in the Crow Country area. We need to find the haunted place. Could you survive a Ride to Hell playthrough? I don't know. How long is that game? I have to think that game probably isn't that long. Do you currently have a big goal, Dart? I'd like to own a house one day. That feels like a pretty big goal. Does that count? Alright, so these two doors I can't get through. And that doesn't look like a haunted ride to me either. It does, and you'd probably already have that house if you took sponsors for my vid. Probably. But I got my Patreon, so I'm making progress. By the way, did you know I have a Patreon, chat? That you can get exclusive videos on? There's like gonna be, like, by the end of this year, there'll be over a dozen exclusive videos on it. Isn't that cool? Wooden panel looks a little different. Try to move it. Press the switch. Switch. It can be pressed. Press it. Oh shit, that's a fucking skeleton. Slowly advancing. It's a skeleton. It can only slowly advance, but that's all it needs to do. Okay, there's another place I need to go. First, this thing. Nothing happened. I think it's out of power. Met an Atlanta crackhead that walked just like that. Well, they have many funny walks. What if I put my ID in there? Would you rather fight 29 kittens or a god? That is what question is that? It seems obvious, doesn't it? 29 kittens. I'd stomp on 29 kittens easily. Wouldn't even be a fair fight. Come on now. Monster? Well, it's that or a god, something that could kill me. I gotta choose the fair fight. Be honest, which would you choose? Collection of staff memos. Something wrong with the ventilator in the ferry pond. Okay, this is another save room, I think. Douglas Pike, the builder. Natalie Crow, Autumn's child. Computer systems in both the railway room and the dungeon now need the security disk to access. Yes, I know, it's inconvenient, but these are the new regulations. We need the IMO disk. Curious mixture of hope and dread. So chat, what are you feeling about this game so far? I'd throw myself on the kitten's mercy. Kittens will have no mercy. They will purr loudly and you will be mesmerized. depends on which god. It doesn't really matter which god, what their like realm is. They can still easily like snap you out of existence or kill you. Tolman's records. The intruder is contained in the lab. Boss is calling him the guest. I told him that was in poor taste, but it stuck. Offered guest food and water. He took no notice of either. Can't begin to describe what's wrong with him. Boss doesn't want to call an ambulance. He doesn't want to call anyone. Suggested we shut down all rude excavation just until we work out what's happened. Boss says we can't shut down just yet, so the machines are back on. I have a bad feeling. I think we're about to make things worse. Edward Crow, the Trailblazer. And grandest steam engine, illegally combined. All four design styles during the war was used by the military to carry artillery. You have pizza? I'm such a little piggy. Look, every once in a while it's alright to have yourself some pizza. Press the button. Why are there these grenades in a like amusement park? I didn't mean to throw the grenade. Fuck. I meant to like reload my gun. Well, I got two more. It's all right. It's fine. There's another one right over there. Ever seen combat footage on Reddit? You mean the combat footage subreddit? Yes. Alright. Are you gonna try DQ3 remake, DQ3? What, remind me again, what's the DQ stand for? Dragon Quest 3? I've never played a Dragon Quest game in my life. And all I've ever heard of Dragon Quest is that they're very freaking long. Smells so bad. Oh my god. That's just a public toilet for you. DQ game. Yeah, Derek Queen games, you know. Alright, to the next area. Playing Final Fantasy 9 and PS5, so yeah, well, that's a different type, but that's a good long. I wonder if I should try killing those crows, by the way. You know what? We'll try one now. Nope, you cannot kill birds in this game. Confirmed. Bird death not allowed. Just in case that was a miss, let me try one more. Nope. Thank you for the banana pelt. Crow country doesn't let you kill crows. Well, I know, right? Weird. Are you just really tall, or you're something? It's just perspective. What are you doing? Trying to get through this door. Oh, right. Is it locked? Obviously. There's another way around. It's possible. Right. I'll go have a look. Thanks for the awkward conversation. What do you do if you struggle? That is a great word you just invented, by the way. Struggle. Chat, new word just dropped for English. I recommend you all give it a shot. What do you do if you struggle to find something to play? Well, that's the thing. I never really struggle to find something to play. There's always something. It just depends on whether I want to play it or not. There's like infinite, amounts of games out there. It doesn't work. Can't get into the Witchwood. Vaginally struggling. Why must you do this, Puff? Why must you create these nightmare terms? Achoo! 8 out of 10 sneeze, by the way. Dungeon, the Witchwood, the Haunted Manor, the Crypt. Deadly Mermaid, imprisoned for crimes against nature, 1837. South America gold mine linked to local landowner. Reports have emerged detailing the activities of a recently revived Brazilian gold mine. Currently, the site near the north coast of the state of Para is currently operating as one of the most profitable gold mines in the Americas, selling to at least 2 major international companies. Why, you ask, are we reporting this in the Atlanta Globe? Well, it recently surfaced that the gold mine in question is actually owned by a local landowner and businessman Edward Crowe. Most readers probably only know him as the eponymous owner? Shouldn't that be anonymous? Whatever. Eponymous owner of the Crow Country theme park here in Atlanta. And indeed, it seems that there has been some effort to cover Mr. Crow's connection to the profitable gold mine. However, while eyebrows are certainly being raised at this revelation, at least we finally discovered the source of Crow's vast wealth. Have I ever been to Brucey's? I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming a restaurant, maybe. Another computer I can't access. Big bad wolf in prison for crimes against nature. Still didn't set a category, silly dude. It's fine. It doesn't matter. You guys act like that's like a crime on Twitch. Like, oh my god, he didn't set a category. Like the correct category. The Twitch police, they're coming. Coming for you. Chat, go on just chatting right now on Twitch and look at all the people on there playing video games instead of just chatting. Go tell them they're also breaking, Twitch crimes. We had a complaint from a parent about the depiction of alcohol in the mermaid cage. Of all the things to complain about, I told her it's not an alcohol bottle, it's a bottle of highly corrosive acid that actually seemed to placate her. You don't even have the game on just chatting? Alright, fine, I'll fucking fix it. I don't know why I didn't put something there. Here we go. You know what? I'm just gonna put it on just chatting. Just for the hell of it. I mean, I am just chatting, I'm chatting and playing a video game. I'm gonna break the law a bit more tonight. Breaking the law. Probably just get banned from anyone else just chat. Yeah, don't go to other people's chats and you'll do that. That was me joking. Me making jokes. Violent Cyclops in prison for crimes. Shift. Now, what happens if I press this button? Netflix bought the rights to Twitch crimes, huh? About an FBI 3 people in polyamorous relationship with a chatbot that investigates. You know what? I could actually see this being the plot of something. Sadly. Why do you need top surgery scars in a fantasy game if so dumb? I'm assuming that's for the people who have them. The purpose of any, like, creation system for a game is so you can create yourself for the game. And there are people who have those, so. It's not there to force you to use it if you don't want it. It's just like, hey, there's acknowledging, hey, some people have that. Same reason why, you know what, I support games having dick sliders, boob sliders, ass slider, every type of, like, thing possible for physical description, I'm cool with. Tat scars, double, long hair, short hair, bald, multicolored hair, horns, you name it. I'm supportive being in any type of, like, character creator. I see no reason not to put it there. Like I said, you don't have to use it, and it's just there for the people who want to create themselves as accurately as possible in a game. Power switch for the 4 periphery elevators is in Tolman's office. I mean, I wouldn't use it. I don't have any top scars, so I have no reason. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a nice pair, and I definitely wouldn't have cut them off, but some people that was the case. That's the other side of the park. Yes, that means you're in the wrong place. Watch out for glass gas traps laying on the ground. And smash them from a safe distance with a single handgun bullet. Does magic not work in the world of magic? I mean, if you're going to use that logic, then nothing should ever actually be a problem whatsoever in a world that has magic. It's like, what's that, the villain? Why can't you just have like a magic spell that kills him from 100 miles away? Done. Just because there are things like magic doesn't mean there are rules set for that type of magic. And like I said, it's a stupid character creator. It's meant to be able to like do crazy shit and let you create yourself as accurately as possible so you can see yourself in game. I don't really see an issue with it. I don't know why people get like irrationally angry over that, other than like the political angle of it. Have you ever played games with 3D audio headphones? No, I have not. I definitely think it's probably decent though. Good audio is not to be overstated. Guess so. I would think you can use magic to remove your top, but whatever. Like I said, it's not meant for like... Obviously, yeah, you probably could write that in if you wanted to, but that's not the point of the character creator to like explain something like that. The character creator is just allow you to create something close to what you look like in real life in-game. That's it. It's not like trying to make a statement or anything else that some people ascribe to it. It's just like, hey, do you want to see yourself in-game as accurately as you can possibly get, or as close as you can get, and give you the options to. It's like getting upset over there being a particular hairstyle. I mean, look at all the look at how we all make fun of like the Killmonger cut being like the standard haircut for every black dude in a video game these days. I would like to have a few more options than that if I was making a black character. Just thinking of it that way. It's just like, hey, do you want to make yourself in game? Here's the options there. And if you don't, hey, make something else that doesn't have those options. What do you think of this game so far? Do you like it? I like the aesthetics of it. I like these analog horror games. I got no problem with it. And you know what? After all the AAA stuff I played recently, I needed something like small and focused. I'm not giving anything from my vending machines anymore. Hey you. Chunky zombie. Shit. You did? You did. Still undecided on Dragon? Oh, I am too. I think Dragon Age is probably gonna be a shit game and boring as hell. But I don't think it's character creator having like a few options that some people have made rage bait videos over is one of the reasons it'll suck. I think it'll suck because, well, BioWare kind of sucks these days. Oof. It's also going to be probably overly long. If you're doing maintenance in the Haunted Manor or trying to access Ocean Kingdom, you'll need a crank handle. Locked in the safe of the Southeast Utility Corridor, the code for the safe is something to do with the crypt, I think. Bird. It's hooting and hollering. Seems like he hoots 5 times, then stops. He's supposed to be an owl. Shake more like a bell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy. First down this way. Oh, that's a fucking gun. You want to stop pointing that at me, sir? Solomon Wesley. Wesleby, 1855 to 1909. Here lies Ophelia, tragically drowned daughter, sister, human. Clearly not working. This whole place will probably be flooded soon. If any of the kids have trouble disabling the trap, you can offer this advice. When reading the gravestones, focus on the names. The birth dates and death dates aren't any use to you for now. Look at the floor in the center of the room. Okay, they're pointing north. Solomon Wesleby. Wait, is that like southwest? If that's the case, then that would be like that direction. Estella, 18, okay, east. South. Northeast. I'm so frickin' smart. Don't think it's good to shoot me. Maybe I could use it. It's stuck. Keep pulling. This seems like a bad idea. Oh, it broke. Guess it was just a plastic decoration. Yeah, but I might need to put that on a ceiling somewhere. Or like a wall. You know how this works. Oh. Is this a boss fight? Handle. Might just need to leave. Broke it. Left the shotgun in the submarine. Shark, 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 dolphin. At least I think that's the quickest way. I was never that good at math. 4 sharks, 1 dolphin. Collection of video game tips. Hey Ed, what's been going on? I finally set up that address you can use to send me the ore. To label the contents as samples of geological interest. We can pass it off as an academic research thing. I'll collect the shipments once a week and take them back into the mine. Hold on to your hat, we're about to become the luckiest gold miner since 1848. You shall now be known as Smartigan. That doesn't sound very intelligent. Put your legs on the wall and the shotgun between your legs and pull, I'm sure it'll work. This man has freed shotguns from hands before. 4 sharks killed with fire? Good thing too, since I don't think it's working. Gather the kids in the group outside the haunted manor. Choose an older kid, then get them to ring the doorbell. Nothing will happen. Laughter ensues. Then choose a younger kid and have them try. Quietly tell them the secret so they can get the door to open and press gas and sue. Secret is to ring the bell a specific number of times. Hey, what is this, like kitties and dog emotes all over the place? Oh, it's an adult magazine. Barf. No thanks. Okay. What are you trying to tell me, game? Huh? This person has like an entire wall of Pixar mom art put up on his like, you know, his like goon cave here. And this lady's, I'm disgusted by this. Absolutely revolting. Tombstone, the year Solina died. Okay, we go back and look at that. Did I see that name somewhere else just a minute ago? Finally. Hey, how did you get inside? I went through the crypt. There was this tombstone puzzle and a shotgun and this ticking clock. Okay, I didn't ask for your life story. Oh, sorry. Just kidding you. You did good, alright? Now, there's work to be done. Is this your goon cave, madam? Maybe she a lesbian, nothing wrong. Well, if she was, she would be cool with all this, like, imagery here. Not like, ugh, gross. In the past, this wasn't gooning. It was socially acceptable to put hot girls on walls, or so 70s tells me. I mean, that was actually a thing in the 90s as well, or at least it was on TV. I'd see, like, people with, like, Sports Illustrated and, like, teenagers in, like, the 90s TV shows. And they're like, oh, it's Sports Illustrated. She's gonna be my wife one day. Go marry that little hot supermodel. And he did. What are you doing? Yeah, I think this is the best spot. The best spot for what? Gooning. I assume he uses that elevator, so he'll see it for sure. Are you talking about Edward Crow? Yeah. Hey, would you help me out with something? Sure, what do you need to do? I need to clear out those tables and then lay out some documents. It won't take a minute. You got rid of the Pixar moms! Blasphemy. For the attention of Edward Crow. That'll do. Thanks for the help. Do you think you made the sign big enough? That takes care of that. Hopefully he'll see it. While I'm here, I'm going to take a look in the cell. Did you go in? I didn't know. I see. Probably for the best. Well, catch you later. Stay out of trouble, alright? Incident at a local theme park. Parents Luke and Patricia Marshall decided to take their daughter Elaine to a local theme park for her 15th birthday. Crow Country, named for its owner and one Edward Crow, is a small amusement park found only a few miles southeast of Atlanta. Fair to say that it's been fairly popular with locals, but never really drew in the big crowds of some of its larger competitors. The Marshall family were walking through the haunted hilltop section of the park when Elaine became separated from her parents. Around half an hour later, Elaine reappeared. She was visibly very upset, and a patch of blood marked the front of her t-shirt. It seemed Elaine had wandered into a restricted section of the park and encountered something of someone very dangerous. Yesterday, Atlanta Central Radio got a direct quote from Elaine herself, speaking from her ward at Westview Hospital. There was a man in a cage. I'm a teenager, I guess. Gooning across to people been gooning since like the Bronze Age, chat. People been gooning since they had like you'll write chicken scratch into clay tablets. There was like dirty I believe there actually was like erotic art, like erotic fiction found in one of those tablets once. I forget what it was, but Babylonians were like, girl, we'll have you wear like your sexiest like vest of beads you got on you. Yeah, those shiny river beads, yeah, put those on. What am I doing? I am losing my goddamn... This is what happens to a man who has spent the past 2 weeks writing stuff for Star Wars Outlaws. I will make erotic fan fiction of Babylonians wearing sexy erotic river beads. I'm broken inside. Injuries. Wound across the stomach and chest and healing due to a bacterial infection. Not healing due to a bacterial infection. Attempts to identify the nature of the bacteria are still ongoing. Suspected cause of injury, attacked by a wild animal. Unsubstantiated claim by the patient that she was attacked by a person. Treatment, ongoing treatment of bacterial infection. Currently no improvement shown. Patient also complains of ongoing headaches and queasiness. Further treatment pending legal agreement between Marshall family and a third-party financier. Locally feared lawsuit attorney. So this is your way of announcing, you know, I'm suing your ass. Babylonians were hot though. So hot, would bang. What did you look like? What did they look like though? Probably Egyptian looking. Probably very brownish tinted. I mean, it's a very hot area. I don't know. We don't really have like pictures of them. Alright. Said she was gonna go have a look in here, right? Well, here we are. Incident that closed down Crow Country. It happened right here. You notice it's been deep cleaned? Of course, that in itself is a form of evidence. You mean the fact that they had this room cleaned? Proof that something happened, something they want to cover up. Right, no smoke without fire, as they say. No bleach without blood. Oh, that's good. I'm going to start saying that. I mean, they didn't deep clean it that well. They let the box of ammo. It's okay, you don't need to stay. I'm sure you have places to be. Right. Looking for Edward Crow, are you? Do you know where he is? I want to get into his office. It's in the northeast corner of the park, I think. Northeast? Sounds like you'll need to pass through the haunted manor. Once you're inside, look for a way to pass through the back wall. Thanks. The cell door unlocked. Simple as that. Smells strongly of bleach. According to historical evidence, namely wall art, they looked like animated figures. See, chat, when we think of all these hieroglyphs, those are actually like one-to-one depictions of people in the past. They were all very stick figure-like. We just don't realize it. We think they were like just being artistic. Ubin's records. Boss and I have the storeroom converted into a holding cell. Pike isn't happy about it. He says we can't legally hold people here even if they've committed a crime within the park. I tell him it's not for criminals. Boss brings the guest up here, locks in the cell. He wants to run some tests. Says it will be much quicker if he doesn't have to travel down to the lab each time. I think it is a very bad idea to bring the guest up to the surface, especially while the park is still open. Almost immediately, I am proven right. A girl named Aline Marshall finds her way into the holding cell and encounters the guest. She's injured and taken to a hospital. Boss is forced to close the park. I fear this is not the end, but the beginning. Thought they said they cleaned this room. That's clear evidence. Basically a 3D version of a point-and-click adventure game. No, this is more like a Resident Evil Silent Hill game because I point and shoot. I can point and shoot. Big difference. Sumerian poem once said, "This vulva like a horn." A great. I think I've read this one before, or one like it. That's what I was referencing when I said they had like erotic fiction. Moored boat of heaven, who will be its plowman? My vulva. Ladies. The moist and well-watered ground, plow in my vulva, man of my heart. You know what? Took some time, but we eventually got there for writing, you know, sexy stuff. Early Babylonians were actually of an ancient race that have since been largely genocided and bred out by Persians. Well, yeah, that's most ancient races, actually. Alright, that's where I let her in. Can't go to the vents. Elevator doesn't work. So we can check this way. Conveyor belt. The gold has been broken up in little pieces. Girl, take a gold bar. Bunch of rocks and a funeral. Wait. What did this one? You know what? Bullets. So wait, is it adding gold to rocks? Interesting. May I call you Dartigan? Why? Why? Why not just Dartigan? What about me makes you want a goon? Or makes you think of that? Oh yeah, I need to get that name off one of these. Solina, that was what I needed. 1805 and 1872. And that was for what? Okay, has to be 1872 because there's no zero. What PS1 looking game is this? This is Crow Country. Dark, how you doing, man? Frank Candlewitt's what we needed. What I came here for. Why do you goon all over? Why do you goon? In Night City, you can goon. Can I kill you? I really want to, but I feel like I'm gonna waste ammo. Wait, maybe I should use a grenade here. Well, that does the trick. I turned them into mashed potatoes. the clip when XQC got the gay prostitute in Cyberpunk? That was a life-changing moment for you? Okay, that's like new mashed potatoes. It's not a horror game, chat, without a piano. Hello? You came back. Who is this? I'll admit, I'm glad to see you up and about. Oh, the tenacity of youth. Clocks need regular winding, but please don't attempt it without the correct tool. Making me turn left or right. Adremalec, the Undying, blamed for many deaths between 20 and... okay, that's probably the time. 10:20 and... okay. History's deadliest poisons. Oh, you sons of a bitch. And that actually poisoned me. His mouth is a deep hole. There's a joke to be made there. Tell me the joke. Why did I do it again? I thought it'd be different at a different bookcase. I am not a bright man, chat. Swift and... okay, all these are probably too like, we're gonna troll you. You have 10 credits remaining. Would you like to hear your fortune? No. Flames of hell. Okay, we're gonna put this clock at 10:20 and the other one at 11:15. Hey, Musical Pumpkin, thank you for the 53 months, man. Happy spoopy season, Dart. 53 months, let's go. Hope you are well, man. I'm actually really good. It's gonna be a good month for me, I feel. But hey, I got a Silent Hill game to play. I don't have to play Assassin's Creed game this year, so things are looking up. Did you stick your tongue out of me? There we go, the egg we needed. There's a vampire sleeping inside. It's not real, obviously. Blah. Kinda cute though, girl. I knew you kind of looked goth, but I didn't know you were that goth. Looks pretty fragile. Break it. Okay, I think we're done here. We got what we came for. I got the lever and I got the egg. I'm on vacation. I've been passing my classes with the lowest grade so far being a B. Been hard at work with my stressful ass job, but I am still A, man. I think you're winning. That all sounds like, yo, winning to me. So, good job of it. Good job. Great job, in fact. Okay, so let's look at this place. Oh yeah, there's just like sentient mashed potatoes everywhere. Her phone. I need a silver keyhole to get in there. I don't know where this phone is, and it's one of those things that drives me nuts. There it is. Hello? Listen, I had no idea what the roots were for. How could I have known? What roots? What are you talking about? There are 7 in total, and I cut them down, cut them open. You cut them open? What? All but one. We left one intact for posterity, we thought. What a farce. Okay, so, map. Yeah, let me go to the dig. Okay, I'm going to save and then go to the dig site maybe. No, I gotta go to the Swan Ride, that's right. Taters, precious taters? What's taters? I didn't do that voice correctly, even closely. Oh, speaking of whatever that thing, that looks like a balloon animal monster. Alright, have egg. Let's get that grody chain off your neck. You killed it. Oh my god. Was that an attempt to golem? I've done better golems, I admit. Alright, okay, next. What am I doing next? I think I need to go to the dig site. Forget what I had to do in the dungeon, actually. But dig site next. Send dudes, I need more men. Well, dude, that's a pretty easy problem if you have that. Like, I've never known a gay dude to have issue finding more men. Alright, so I think we load this up with more fuel. No, there we go. I got the chain. What about this? Oh, excuse me, sir. Something is holding onto the chain. Can you stand in front of this flamethrower for a second? No. I gotta shoot you. There we go. Everything is going according to plan. Shit. Considering we're in a dick site right now, maybe you can. We're in the dick site. You've mistaken the letters that are on that, sir. The Russian melted. There's something hanging from the chain. The woeful mask. Strange mask found in the hole in the ground. It seems to be sad about something. I cannot equip it. I'm mistaken, so yeah, what was actually said there was it's a dig site. Majora's Mask, I don't know, I'm gonna use it for something. Alright, let's see. Must be back in the dungeon, I gotta use it. Because I need silver key to get into that room right there. There's nothing up here except for a room I can't get into yet. So yeah, back to the dungeon it is. This game inspired by Resident Evil. It's inspired by a little bit of that, yeah. Maybe a little bit of Silent Horror in there too with the monster design. Stepped on like mashed potatoes and poisoned myself. Oh yeah, there's this way over here I still need to check out. Ow. Any more N64 game vibes? I don't remember any N64 game that played like this. N64 didn't exactly have a lot of horror games, you know. Warning, Nemo's adventure is accessed by a 15-foot vertical ladder. Do not attempt to use the ladder if someone is already on it. Nemo's adventure is not suitable for younger children, pregnant women, the elderly, or those with back problems or heart conditions. Chat. Who amongst you is brave enough or is healthy enough for such a ride? Do you know that every Friday and Saturday night is Pata Pata time? What is... Please tell me, enlighten me what Pata Pata means before I comment any further on this. Golden keyhole. Can we get someone to hook up the sprinklers in the theater to the main water supply? Currently, it just hooked up to water tank, but it's not watertight. Eventually give out. So the TV show Chucky Seasons has now been canceled, but they said they're making a movie again. I mean, I feel like Chucky is just something that belonged in like the 80s, and you don't really need more of it. It was alright then, but do you really need more Chucky? I'm assuming don't go into the 7 Seas. What did I get for like a melee attack so I can break these without wasting bullets? Notice the acid bottle in the mermaid cage is pretty much empty. You could refill it from the acid tank, but I heard Crow moved it down to the underground level. And no, I don't know what he's using it for, I didn't ask. What's the next game you think you'll play? Well, I've got Silent Hill 2 remake coming out soon. So I'm gonna be playing that, but I have time before that, so I might play the Mortal Kombat 1 DLC to get that banked away for a DLC sim video on the Patreon. I might play that Casting of Frank Stone game. So I got some options. Gotta get like another week before I gotta like spend time on that. Next, Fears of Fathom. Yeah, that's only like one stream to play a Fears of Fathom game though. You cannot go point that light in my face. Got a wicked headache as it is. Who are you? Never seen you before. I'm Mara. Agent Mara Forrest. No shit, that's like a girl version of my name. What's your name, Mark? Marv. Of course. Marvin Trumbull. Why are you here? Are you an employee? No, but I do work with Ed. We're business partners. Edward Crow? Yeah, you know where he is? I was about to ask you the same question. Shit, he's gone and done it, hasn't he? Done what? Okay, so how old are you? Ugh. Ladies, I'm sorry you're always getting asked that question. Old enough. Nice gun, by the way. What is that, a Browning? Colt? Yeah, sure. Marvin, what kind of work do you do with Crow? I work overseas normally. Just came back for a little visit. Well, the Crow's gone and disappeared. Great timing. Pretty sure he's around here somewhere. See, I wanted to use the northwest elevator, but Tolman's prowling around back there. Tolman? Yeah, you know, Ed's root excavation guy. Root what? Maybe I'll try the southwest elevator. That could work. Wait, the elevators are broken, aren't they? Oh, that depends. On what? Yeah, I think I'd better get going. See you around, Mary. I don't think he's all there. I don't think he's all there. The Atlantic Globe. While its popularity has been on something of a downturn recently, there were no public signs of an impending closure for local theme park Crow Country. However, many angry guests were forcefully turned away as they showed up to the park yesterday only to find the gates closed. Speculation is rife that the sudden decision has something to do with the Elaine Marshall incident reported in this weekend to its newspaper 2 weeks ago. Edward Crowe issued the statement it's nothing to do with the Marshall incident, we're just closing for refurbishments. That doesn't line up with the fact that people had tickets booked for a visit to the park this week. What's going on, Mr. Crowe? We don't have a Game and Buster, a Dave and Buster's in our town yet. We have no other place. What on earth? Set the arcade game's scores. Dolphin score should be twice the mermaid score. Boat score should be twice the dolphin score. Shark score should be twice the boat score. I don't have a silver key. Welcome to the back rooms. Are you not tired of it yet? Hello? First guest emerged from the pool 2 years ago. I've been thinking it must have been on purpose, the timing, I mean. 2 years ago. 1988 must have been some sort of intersection, a critical pivoting point, if you will. Late enough that we've developed the necessary infrastructure. Early enough that we've... Well, early enough so as to not be too late, I suppose. Obama's score should be twice the Chinese social score, which should be twice the Russian roulette score. You know, you could write puzzles for video games, my man. That makes just as much sense. Alright. Let the record show that I solved my problem with violence. Don't have a silver keyhole. That's a person with their head cut off. With their head under like some machine. I love me some trash. I hear something breathing in there. Really? Really? You almost killed me with that? Management, can we get the code for the front door change, please? It's far too easy to guess. Is it in the factory default or something? This is a security concern. One, two, three, four, either that or 1111. Tolman Records, March 30th, 1888. Boss has begun experiments with the pull. He attaches a key to a long chain and slowly lowers it in. He waits 25 seconds and pulls it back out again. It's changed. Too long in some places, too short in others. It's a wrong shape. I'm feeling like a grape tonight. Cup is full, but I don't want to drink it. Yeah, okay. Hamburgers, french fries, chicken nuggets, exactly what you'd expect. what a horrible thing to do to a person. Wheezy. Hello? The worst part is I never really wanted the gold. I didn't really care. My father who wanted it, he made the decision to buy the land. Years later when he died, he left all the Crow country in my care. I had no choice but to come back, finish what he'd started. Wait, the theme park has originally belonged to your father? No, Crow country is the name of the land. This land. What are your expectations for the upcoming Silent Hill 2? I'm expecting a really damn good soundtrack, at the very least. I'm expecting to still like the original one more than this one, no matter if it ends up being good or not. I think I'm just gonna like the oddness of the original game, and also since, you know, that's what you play first, if you're, you know, gaming back then. I am expecting the combat to be better in this one, or like the general gameplay, just because it damn well better after this long. They better figure out how to make a Silent Hill gameplay not like shit for the first time ever. That's like the only real expectation I would say I have. Alright. Give me the bullet. Other than the ones I just mentioned. Wait, fruit are friends. Okay, we need purple, green, orange, red. Purple, green, orange, red. Purple, green, orange, red. Purple, green, orange, red. Mixology chat. Mr. Crow keeps extra treasure maps in the wooden bureau in his lounge. The code is 8891. Okay, I've already picked that one up when someone gave me the code. You still like OG Resident Evil 4 better than the recent remake? Yes. I like the gameplay of the RE4 remake, but I've mentioned before that game even came out that I was worried that they were going to try to treat it too seriously and remove a lot of the camp and like goofiness of the original game. And they did for the most part. They kept a touch in there, but a lot of it was excised out. And I have to say, when you actually look at Resident Evil 4 as a plot, it's too stupid and to ever be taken seriously. It doesn't make a bit of sense. It doesn't really work without that comedy, almost like slapstick comedy edge. So I feel like just the plot, I don't know, you know, what should I use to describe this? The atmosphere was off, even though the game itself is very good. Alright, let me see if I can shoot these open. Nope. Would you play Metal Gear Solid 3? Yes, I'll be playing that. Even though, yeah, it's basically the same game, only better graphics. But no reason not to. No reason not to. Alright, where am I? Okay. Wait, there's still a puzzle in this place? Wait a minute. The amount of stars probably indicates the amount of taps, right? Let me come back in and try this over. No more ballistics? Yes, because that line had to be taken out. OG Resident Evil 4 story felt like it borrowed the politics of it. Well, the thing is, it's just like it's so wacky that you don't even notice how dumb it is at times because you're just having fun with it. I would say that's how it works. Okay, so this is 4. Oh, shit. Thank you for spawning in here. Have a grenade. I don't think this is actually going to solve the puzzle because they all got 4 on them. Number of stars that were. I think they all just have 4 on them though. Alright, I'll try that out. We'll see. See if there's like, you know, shit up at that mud pile just respawn. It must be the red stuff. Shit, I just poisoned myself again. Ah. So yeah, the red stars. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 red stars. It's 2 reds. Okay, wait, that's 3 red stars as well. Yeah, they all have at least 3 red stars on them, so I'm not sure. I don't know anything anymore. Yeah, they all have the same amount of stars on them, so I'm not entirely sure. I thought maybe the red star on the chest was like the indicator. Notice they're all... Wait, are they all looking at each other? Well, let me look at the map. Let's see. Can't do the game arcade because there's no power. Those other 2 doors are locked off. I think I need to go down to the dungeon now. Here's a hint, open the box. Well, yeah, I could if I would. There's just no keyhole. There's a puzzle to open the box. 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, they all have the same amount of stars is the problem. They all have 4 stars, 3 red, 1 blue. So there's nothing to differentiate them. Did Alan Wake 2 scare you? Nope, not at all. Not at all. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's head back down to the dungeon. Maybe I can solve that puzzle. If you want to make Cottontail VA cream, just give her a donation. I got news for you, buddy. She ain't creaming over that. She may put on the act that she is. But I can't believe I'm even talking about this. What you're falling into there is called a thirst trap. If you're actually giving her money. Any plans to play the remaster of Until Dawn? Yes, I will be playing that. I mean, hey, first game I ever streamed, I want to relive the magic, you know? You consider yourself a Giga Chad? No. Can anyone truly consider themselves a Giga Chad without being just like, yo, stupid? Chad, there's no such thing anyways. Never has been. What's the puzzle in this room? I think it's the computers. I don't know. Never figured out what this mask is. Fuck you! 700 BC. I think I need to get the acid bottle out. 1810. Thought maybe that would unlock it. Because I need the bottle. What's your actual opinion on Until Dawn? For what it is, for like the cinematic horror game trying to replicate like schlocky early 2000s horror movies, it's fine. It's fine. What was in here again? You fell asleep, your left arm ended up resting on the exhaust area between the keyboard and the display. How's it feeling? Tingly? Need to get Owl back on. Never understood why people made up the Iron Maiden. It's just a cool idea for a torture device. You can't help but look at it and think like, yeah, that looks like it would be sucked to be locked inside. It's just mainly playing off the idea of claustrophobia plus spikes. Okay, that's bullets. Maybe I could use the computer to open this up, I don't know. Anywhere. You still believe that Europeans shouldn't use the internet or copyright laws? Yes, Europeans should be barred from ever enjoying anything. Like anything at all. They should all just be like eating like bread, like pieces of bread in like water soup. I feel it's like the only proper thing left for them. Puzzle in this room. Oh, there's a locked door. I'm sorry, but is there like a ghost right here in this bloodstain? I can see like the image of something right there. You know what? Give me a fortune. Trident is laying inside the witch's cauldron. Thank you. You helped me out so much. The shadow of Luigi. I didn't realize I was almost dead. Probably another door in this room I'm in, but I don't see it anywhere. Hey, thanks for the grenade, pal. Pardon? How much did I just lose because of that stupid "you kill me instantly" prank? How am I feeling worse after that? Thank you for the 100 bits though. Oh, I gotta go back do the dig site thing again, the swan boat puzzle. Then explore that other... okay, cute, but also stupid. This is why we save often. Well, you can't really... I mean, I didn't expect... This game isn't exactly difficult, if you noticed. So just like here, just instant death trap. What kind of shitty thing to do to a guy. Alright, alright, alright. Up here we go. What is this over here? How much progress? Just 2 rooms worth of progress. Whatever. Oh yeah, I gotta go grab the chain from this one. So you don't save often, you're either brave or foolish. Well, both. Give me chain. Grab mask. I have yet to learn what it's used for, but you know what? Doesn't matter. It's getting late. Gotta go sleep. Hey, Huntsman, have a good night, man. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Alright, let's see. Back over here to that one area and talk to that dude, and then I'm coming back up. Oh yeah, I never tried to go in the submarine. First, let's grab some shit. Hey, Lucky, what's up? How you doing tonight? How's your day been? I don't really need gasoline anymore, right? Let's see. Okay, I know where the acid is, but I can't get to it yet. You need a break. Been wrestling with Streamlabs to run off that since... No, you have more OBS issues? Yeesh. Sorry about that. Give me bullets. No bullet? Just wanted to make sure things are a little sharper visual standard. Oh, so you're trying to up the resolution. Alright, let us head inside the submarine. Oh, this is an excellent place to goon. A collection of video game tips. Oh, this is the save room, though. Safe number 21, no personal effects of Captain Nemo. There's something in there. It won't budge. Maybe there's a different way to get it to open. That's a shotgun. Rules of the sea. Octopus +2. Shark +6. Jellyfish -5. Dolphin -3. Pufferfish multiply by 2. Turtle reset to 0. Press the red button to reset your score. So only shoot shark. Wait, what, didn't I see a code once as like 4 sharks and 1 dolphin? How do you feel about Ghost of Yotai and the internet going overboard by complaining that it's featuring a playable female? Isn't it kind of bizarre that the 2 games set in like that period of Japan have both like outraged everyone who is not Japanese? I don't know, I don't really care too much about it. It's probably gonna be a good game. It's definitely gonna be better than Assassin's Creed. I have no doubt of that. I even think it'll be more interesting historically. I don't really care. I mean, I don't understand this idea that some people have when they see a game where they get upset over playing as a woman. Didn't, like, a bunch of people lose their fucking mind and get excited to play Stellar Blade because it had a hot lady in it? They don't mind playing as a woman, it's just that when it's certain times, I don't get it. I couldn't tell you what people want anymore. Have you played No Return from The Last of Us 2? I have not. I've only ever played single player for that. Hey Ed, how's things? I got your shipment, the system's all up and running, and the important part, I've lined up a major buyer for the gold. I had to put on a bit of a show when they visited the site, but I think I got away with it. I had a thought about the rocks you're using for the ore. Do you think anyone over on my end would be able to sell it? Tell it's not Brazilian? Like, they know it was from Georgia, maybe I'm overthinking it, mauve. Won't you let me play? Seeing how ass Creed Shadows got pushed back to February, I think Ubisoft is in deep shit. Yeah, they definitely are. They're like struggling at this point. Let's see. What was some of the stuff you liked in State of Play? Almost nothing. It was like an incredibly boring show. I'm glad I didn't bother streaming it. Okay, I don't think I can currently do anything in this room. Sadly, can't get shotgun. PlayStation Network is down. Soul Reaver. I mean, the Soul Reaver thing is nice, but I'm not gonna lose my mind over it. Hello, big guy. God, he looks like a. I can't get past you. There we go. No FF9 remake? Not yet, anyways. Alright, let's see. I guess we would go talk to that one dude. You have to shoot the turtle 5 times to make it work. The turtle? What turtle? With actual real bullets is what you mean. Oh, that turtle maybe. I gotta avoid hitting anything else. Someone did. There was also a note I said that had like 4 like sharks and 1 dolphin. Well, I just shot it 5 times. I just wasted 5 bullets. I need to reload because that's way too much ammo. I did just save, so it's fine. You will get points. It's not showing points up on the thing, though. Saw an interview with a Ubisoft staff. Was it really an interview with a Ubisoft staff person, or is it someone on some podcast claiming they interviewed someone? Or they spoke to someone, they didn't have any names. I'm always wary of that anymore these days. You never know what they're actually like, what they're trying to show you. I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt, is all I'll say. It's a dolphin? Well, how am I supposed to know? They look the same. That's definitely a shark. So do I gotta shoot the shark like 5 or 6 times? It's like 4 times and then dolphin once, right? Wait, do I gotta get this to be 21? Playing blackjack. 4 shark, 1 dolphin. It's my 3rd shark. 4th shark. And now I gotta hit the dolphin. Give me that shotty. Okay, not too shabby. Got the boomstick, chat. You have a weakness to redheads? Me too, brother. Me too. As I've mentioned many times before. Listen up, you primitive screwheads. What movie are you quoting? Let me know. Hello, big guy. Got to kill you again, I'm afraid. Alright. Now off to talk to the dude in the game room. Yes, it's wokeness getting them in trouble and not the fact that their games are... Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Like, there's way better things to criticize Ubisoft games for. I mean, you can criticize them for that as well. I'm not gonna, like, hold back. I think some of their decisions for, like, some things are stupid too. But I think their game just being boring and like hackneyed, like uncreative garbage is a much stronger criticism. Alright, we've already talked to this guy once before, so I'm gonna skip through it. Need the silver key to power this place up. Forbes article mentions wokeness and outlaw making the main lead ugly. Like like I said, I think there are some merits to some of these arguments, but I don't think they're as strong. You know, it's just like they make it the only argument is my problem with all of these people, these grifters, or I don't know, maybe they're not grifters, maybe that's a stronger word, but that's the only thing they want to talk about is the character design. And you can make that a facet of your criticism. I definitely, I make fun of the way Cat K looks in Assassin's Creed Outlaws, but I just make fun of her facial expressions, not the way she looks, because she looks like she's dying slowly to a brain-eating amoeba. And you know what? I want to hit on that. But not because, man, I can't jerk it to this girl. What's wrong? I just like stupid. And lazy. And it shows that these people don't really give a shit. Can I show my dad ecchi anime? I don't know, can you? That ain't for me to decide, I'm afraid. I hate Ubisoft for running Ghost Recon and Rainbow Six. Didn't they just have another game that failed called, like, Defiant X? That I remember them. That was, like, their new, cool shooter. Alright, still don't know what this does. Alright, we've now gotten back to where my all the stuff that before I died. I don't think I checked this room out, though. The mine has an inspection coming up. National level. Scary shit. Someone told me they check the actual minerals in the ore, like they check it's a match for a local area. Then someone else told me they don't ever do that, but they will with me, because they definitely suspect something. So I had a crate of rocks and soil delivered. Let me know when it gets to you. Got the contents for free, obviously, but it costs an absolute freaking fortune to send something so heavy. But if it means we can fool the inspection guys... X-Defiant, and yes, it flopped. I mean, Ubisoft... What was the last actual success Ubisoft had, chat? Was it Valhalla? Which was like 2020? Say most leads look less sexualized in general. Romance is like media is scared of it right now because they don't know how to... That's the thing. I do think that they definitely... People have been making fun of the upcoming Dragon Age game because they had this really in-depth character creator, so you can create basically any like face you want. It has even things like for like top surgery scars, like we mentioned earlier. However, you can't really get more than a B cup if you want to like enlarge the breasts on the character. It's like and as well as the butt, no butts at all allowed in Dragon Age. It's really stupid. It's like, come on, let people have those figures in real life. Let them have them in game. If you let them have all these other details. Lever. Can see through into the lounge. Well, I can also walk through. Okay, that gives me like a new entrance into this area. I'd argue Origins was their last success because they were able to change up the formula for. But you might have a good argument there, actually. But I'm speaking specifically in like what was critically and financially successful, and I believe Valhalla was. It was like the best-selling one at the time. Well, I can't hold more shotgun shells? Alright. Okay, so. Technically, probably Dart. What is it? Feeling anxious about DA Puffy. I love them. I've only ever played Dragon Age Origins. Oh, I saw someone in there. I saw a face. Shoot. I guess you can't. Uh-oh. Fuck. Uh-oh. Alright, switch into the shoddy for this one. Stop stiffing my ass. Oh, he hurt. He hurt. Shit. Okay, only 2 shots in this thing. I gotta be careful. Well, I'm glad I got that fight. You did play Inquisition on stream? Yeah, I didn't like that one. But I played Assassin's Creed Origins, and that's the only one I actually feel like I enjoyed. That was like back when it came out, though. Alright, another area opened up. Okay, that was that. So where am I going now? Okay, there's just some puzzle in the dungeon I gotta solve before I can really move on. I'm confusing chat? What do you mean I'm confusing chat? Wait, is that... Wait, you mean I don't get to gaslight you guys like you do to me? How dare he? Oh yeah, I still gotta do this room again. Purple, green, orange, red. Go do that again. Thank you for the headache. And then just that. Don't really need. Read that again. Bullet. Poison myself. Purposefully. Because you know what? I think it's fun. Waste a bullet on that because I don't need gasoline. Heal myself. You know, I think Five Nights at Freddy game styled after a Resident Evil game would work. I mean, it'd be better than most Five Nights at Freddy's games, wouldn't it? Alright, I still don't know how to, like, deal with this puzzle. Actually, where am I on the map again? I guess I don't have this place on the map. Have parents place gifts inside the treasure chest. During the meal, give the trident to the child. Sea monsters will turn towards the trident. When they're facing the trident, they'll sing. As long as the trident isn't too far away, all four are singing, the chest will open. Okay, so I need another item. And I believe the trident was downstairs somewhere. Do I like this game? Yeah, this game's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. It's a nice change of pace after all the AAA games I've been playing. Play something just like, you know, very simple and small, but it does what it needs to do. Alright. Did I not pick up the map of this area? Alright, I'm sure I'll get poisoned, but I'm gonna go save my game and head into this freaking poison room. Just in case it ends up being a bad idea. Think if, but I am lucky. Times other times not a thing. Get you negative amounts of stuff. Oh, we talking about like girls in online video games. It's a mixed bag, you know. Gas vent. Flames are flowing up from a vent in the ground. It smells awful. I don't want to go anywhere near it. Okay, that's all I can do now. Must smell like Axe body spray. Chat, are you at what kind of chat? Real question. Let's figure out this real bonding moment. What's your body spray, you know, brand? Old Spice, Axe, something else? What do you got? What do you got in your bathroom? All right. Let's see. Yeah, game arcade, I can't solve until I get silver key. I'm not sure what there is to do in Neptune's Palace, though. You don't use body spray? I'm not a douche. So you use a bar. Okay, well that's still deodorant, you know. I was watching Dumbest Answers on Family Feud. Well, that's a show I haven't thought of in a long time. This was what? This is the... Okay, this is the restaurant that I need the thing for. Okay, the only thing left to do now is like go back to the dungeon then, because everything else is like solved for the time being. I use Old Spice for the pits, but I be thinking of some special cologne for spray, huh? Now, for an even like more in-depth question, who amongst you is using yo deodorant for the other like area of your body, not just the armpits? Yeah, a lot of people forget about that one. Me, I use this stuff called Down Below. It's pretty nice. Alright, dungeon time, I think. You love Family Feud? I think I would watch it when my, like, aunt would watch it and that was it. She used to like game shows. Keep seeing those all over deodorant, so I mean, technically I guess like one deodorant will... Okay, the perspective there makes that trap really hard to avoid because it doesn't look like it's sealed. Looks like it's part of the thing I'm walking toward, not above me. Still taking a little bit offended. Now I'm injured again. Alright. There is a puzzle in this room. I need the acid bottle, but I don't know how to get it. Like I thought I had to do is like you had to use them in order, but didn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe I used the wait. Maybe this one's always the last one you use. Maybe I went in the wrong order. Don't get punked again. That's a different room. That's a different room, good sir. Name something you would to break into a home naked. What? So lost. Love your disappointed pause every time a trap gets you. I mean, part of my brand. Okay. This dungeon is like, I don't know. Unless there's something in the haunted manor over there. There's like a locked door there, but I've never been able to find it. What else could there be? Everything else I can't get into yet because the door's locked. And I don't have the key. We need to turn the power on before we can activate these elevators. Yeah, disk for the computers. Chat disappeared from me. Well, they get shy from time to time. Maybe I could just shoot the bottle of acid. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Yes, already did everything in this room. Lady still... Okay, the lady is not in here anymore. Had to close the app and restart it. Good look at you solving problems. This room doesn't seem to have anything I can actually do in it. Other than waste ammo killing that guy. Did you see Chris Christopherson died? Musician, but also played the old guy Whistler in the Blade movies? No, I did not know about that. Only death I heard about recently was the Harry Potter lady. Okay, this is where I fought that one thing out. Apparently there's no puzzle in here. Oh, there's a secret, but that's different. Alright, back to the room I, was gruesomely murdered in. Because I'm out of options. Entrance is blocked. There is this, the Witchwood. Wait. There it is. That's what I would need to do. Figured it out. I completely forgot about that door. That symbol looks like a swirl. Kick it. It looks like an eye. It's like a star. That's becoming the freaking thing following my head is turning into my version of like that Simpsons gag where the guy steps on the rake repeatedly. Brownie shells? I don't mind if I do. Shade your head again. I'm starting to look like Kratos. Are you pale enough, though? Need to dress up. Hey, Halloween costume unlocked. Not even gonna mention it. Not even gonna mention it this time. God, it does so much damage too. A witch's cauldron. Full of murky water. It smells really bad. Reach in. It's weirdly warm. You just reached your hand into a bucket of pee. You can feel something at the bottom. You got the trident. Okay, we can now go back to that room and get what's ever in the box. So maybe there'll be an item up there. You know what? Don't need them. Have you never put your hand in a bucket of pee? That situation has never come up in my life before, so no. I can safely say I haven't. Alright, back to Neptune's palace. You like the vibes of this game? Yeah, this game's pretty good. I can recommend it. It's also kind of cheap too, so there's that. I'm back. My niece stole my chair. What game is this anyway? This is Pro Country. It's a indie horror game, and it's like a malicious, like, you know, grotesque amusement park. Resident Evil like. All right. Wake up. Shit, that's going to interrupt the performance. Give. We got the treasure key. Silver key, finally. So many new doors can be opened. Oh! Wait, do I even want to come in this room? There is a... I don't know if I can get through that door, but we'll try. Ow! The Ravioli Monster. The best name I've seen for them. Piece of Tuesday isolated for extermination. I don't like Tuesdays either, man. Genocide it all you like. Sound is horribly distorted. Yeah, that's just Silent Hill radio. Probably because the aerial's been cut in half. Tolman's Records, March 21st. Guests are appearing almost every day now. We can't save them. They're far too gone. Too far gone, but I want to know where they've come from. Found a number marked in blood on the ground, 2106. It's not a code for any of our locks. It's not a code at all. I remember reading that. Just showing static. There are 4 VHS tapes resting on top. 1937 Hindenburg. You don't mind me watching this, do you? Port side ahead of the port fin. One witness on the starboard side reported another fire behind the rudder. How easily man's grandest ambitions are undone. Iceberg was first spotted on the cold, moonless night that was April 14th, 1912. See, it could have been avoided, were it not for that man's inclination for hubris, panic, and blunder. 1350 Plague. Litany in Time of Plague by Thomas Nash. Rich man, trust not in wealth, gold cannot buy you health. Physic himself must fade, all things to end are made. Plague full swift goes by, I am sick, I must die. Hiroshima. Look up as you are passed over by the heavy shadow of the B-29 bomber. But in an instant it is lighter. It has released 10,000 pounds of cargo. Interesting history, like y'all, information there, sir. This thing is pretty cool, I'm jealous. Crow Country Elevator Power Grid. It's an electric grid power for little lights. Lights are all red. Is that a music note? Oh, hello. Sorry for barging in. Should introduce myself. I'm Mara Forrest. I'm looking for... I like the purple. What is that? Dyed? Must be. Doesn't look like a wig. When you're finished talking about my hair, I think I might need your help. I'm looking for Edward Crowe. We all know the Titanic sank because a rich girl fucked a poor boy in the back of the car. Is that the lesson you got from that movie? That they're the ones who caused that? Fairly confident this small indie game has a more developed plot than Star Wars. I mean, I'm more interested in it than Star Wars Outlaws. That's for sure. I bet you are. You must be Tolman. I must be. What was it Marvin said? You were the root excavation guy? Correct. What's root excavation? No idea. You know, you're not being very helpful. Correct. Park is closed. Duh, I know. So go home. Can't go home. Sure you could. Just get in your little car and drive away. Sure that guy you saved would appreciate it. Arthur, you know about him? At least he had the good sense to get injured once and give up. Tolman, what are the monsters? The monsters? Don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. No, it's just... Trust me, Mara, you don't want to know. Can I turn on the elevators from in here? The elevators are broken. No, they're not. They're just pretending to be broken. This is the point where, like, if you're like an engineer, you're like, oh, really? You think you know how the elevators work, madam? Have you seen the internals? Elevators don't pretend to be anything. So where's the switch? See if you can work it out on your own. Fine. You don't feel like helping me find the elevator switch? I do not. Right. Obviously it's behind that, but I need to know what music to play. This couldn't be like a hint, could it? I don't know. 1350, 1912, 1937. Yeah, he's got these numbers in the tapes, obviously, but don't know how those line up with musical notes. Alright, whatever. We probably can't solve it yet. We need to, like, open more doors. So I guess we could go down to Neptune Place and open a few doors there, maybe. Fuck that shit-ing thing. I didn't die to either of the two, like, abominations from hell. One sticking out of the wall, one behind me, but from, like, a chandelier falling on my head.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
How rude. Now I gotta get the silver key again. Which was where again? Where did I get that silver key at? Does anyone remember? Also, thank you for the 100 bits, Doctor. I forget where I got that key at, honestly. Oh no, I got the key from it. I got, okay, no. I did go to the maze. Oh no, okay, I remember what I did now. I went to the Witchwood, went to the maze, got the trident, then took the trident back to the Neptune place, got the key from there. So I'd have to do all that over again. Which makes me think now is actually a good stopping point, because I don't really want to do that over again right now. However, do like the game. I'll probably stream it again tomorrow for those who liked it as well. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the night, chat. Been a good stream. I got enough time tonight to do a little bit more work on my video to get that out for you as soon as I can. But all of you have been wonderful tonight. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, so I'll be streaming again tomorrow. So if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. You can also hit my follow button on Twitch. You can check out my Discord. There's a link below for that. You can check out my Patreon too if you want to, like, subscribe on there. Recommend it. You can even become a free member on it. But other than that, wish you all a good night, chat. Wish you a great night, great sleep, great morning tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Thank you for any bits, subs, gift subs, super chats, memberships tonight as well. Much appreciated. And yeah, thank you to the mod team, finally. Alright, chat. I'm gonna let you go now. Have a good one, everybody. Later.